Hey, and welcome to this Toy Chest Quest review and unboxing. Today I'm very excited to finally open and unbox the NECA Krang Deluxe Android Body figure. This was one I actually got in a recent hunt, which I'll link that video up here if you're interested in that. It was the only one that was left in the store. I found it in Morgantown, West Virginia, and I got it off the shelves at Target, which was wonderful. This is a figure that more or less when they announced I knew I couldn't live without. I was very excited to be able to find this in stores. I felt like this is maybe a turning of the tides for the whole animated NECA turtle figures being these very elusive creatures. I'm seeing tons of these online. Now, granted, I only found the one pack. I haven't been able to go out. The numbers have been kind of bad here lately, and we had a friend that tested positive, so we got tested, and I'm kind of waiting for those results before I go back out toy hunting. So it's been a few days now, so I hope I'll get the results soon. I think we're fine, but I just would rather be safe. So this was the last thing I got before I had to take a little bit of a break, so definitely went out with a bang, which was nice. I'm really excited to get into this figure. But I haven't got to check out the stores for the Splinter and Baxter Stockman 2-pack, but I've been seeing a ton of those, like more on shelves than I've seen of any other of the 2-packs. Like usually, I don't know, in these Facebook groups you'll kind of see like 3, 4 on a shelf, but I'm talking like with that one I've seen like anywhere from 6 to 12 on average. It seems like even the people who are buying them all up, if you go to Macari, those are going for a lot lower. And I'm trying to hold out if I can, but if not, I'm happy to just pay someone $10 more on Macari and not risk my health. So that's good to know. But hopefully that means that we'll all be able to get these animated turtles a lot easier in the future, and just being able to pick them off of the shelves, because I love to be able to do that. As I said in the review, you can see I am a little concerned, and we'll get into this when I get into here. There's a little bit of a weird paint on the inner part of the arm on Krang. I'd seen this on a few. Honestly, I'd seen a few other worse defects. Like I'd seen Baby Shredder very cross-eyed, things like that. So overall, I think I got a really good one. Considering I got the only one, I was pretty happy with this. I had gone out a few Targets looking for this one too, so I'm very happy with it. If you're new to the channel, what I like to do with my reviews are I'll take a moment to kind of talk about the packaging, the figure itself, and then we'll take a closer look. So first, I just wanted to get started. I don't know if you've seen any of these boxes. I know they did the same thing with Metalhead for the deluxe single NECA turtle figures, where the box itself looks like an old school, if you want the I don't know, there are some people that want the number there so they can find them on BrickSeek and stuff, so that's for those people. But yeah, they make them look like the old VHS boxes from my youth. They even mimic the logo in making the NECA logo their own. That mimics the Family Home Entertainment logo that was also on the boxes of the VHSs when I was a kid. I love these. I think that NECA always, if you've seen any of their horror figures, they're very notorious for making look really awesome too. I was absolutely thrilled when they started doing turtles. It was actually one of the things that, if you may or may not know, brought me back into collecting. And yeah, and then you've got this beautiful window, of course, I've been opening and closing. So if you do keep your figures in box, I don't know how you could possibly not take this out and go through all these very fun accessories, but that's what you're looking at if you're like I guess you'd keep it in the box and then open in a window? I don't know. Maybe that's another subgenre of box collectors I'm unaware of. But I'm not one of those people, so let's take a closer look. I am going to, normally I do this thing where in the closer look, I actually unbox the figure. Kind of a pain in the neck and a hassle, and it's a lot of editing and cutting things out. So what I'm actually going to start doing is, when we go into our closer look, I'm going to have already opened up the figure and all the accessories, and then we're just going to go over everything individually. So let's take a closer look. Alright, well, we got Krang all unboxed. I'm absolutely thrilled with this figure. I want to tell you right off the bat, I think they knocked it out of the park. I do have a couple qualms with my paint job. I think that it's almost to be expected with so many things that something's going to be kind of off on this one. So let's go ahead and get into it here. First off, I'm going to go ahead and start with the bad. These are the things right off the bat that I was disappointed in, because overall, these are little complaints, and I think ultimately I can fix these things myself. So let's go ahead and start with the legs. This was the unexpected. You can see right under here, It looks as if Krang was eating some let's say like a cherry pie, and then he spilled it all over his lap. So I have it on the inside of the leg. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, you can see it right on the inside of the leg here too. Like I said, it's just a little extra paint from his pants. His little red underpants have gotten a little paint right there, and it's very easily hidden, photoshopped out, so it's not something I'm too concerned with. I also have had an enormous amount of difficulty getting this to stand. I mean, even just this base by itself, I don't know if it's a little legs, big top kind of problem or what. I'm also very nervous that I'm going to break one of his feet off, so I'm trying to be as gentle as I can, but having some difficult. Oh, there. Okay, so he's standing now. Okay, and then on the top part, and I knew this when I bought it, I saw this, there is just some kind of weird paint flaking in here, but hold on, see it? Okay, yeah, weird paint flaking right in there, but like I said, it's another thing that can be hidden. Literally just put his arm like that and you would be none the wiser. There are some weird little things I think I can just clean off. There's a little just scuffy blackness here. I also noticed that the plastic things that were keeping him in also scratched off some of the paint right here. You can see, but I can easily touch that up with a little marker. And this was 35 bucks, so I'm not complaining. Oh my gosh, look at the back here. He's got this, see, he has like an exhaust panel on his back. This looks this is such a good figure. I am obsessed with this. All right. So, okay, now that I've gone over those small qualms that I had with the figure, let's go over all the accessories, which we've just kind of been looking at here for a few minutes. I'm blown away by the amount of detail and just silly little references you have here. Speaking of silly references, we'll start with this one, which I think is a riot. You get not only his towel that can be wrapped around him, which I'll put a photo of in here because I'm definitely going to have to do that, but he also has his shower cap. So you can get Krang fresh out of the shower, which I think is a riot. I cannot believe they put that one in there. Then you've got, I think, what are probably the coolest looking ones. You've got these alternate arms, which are like mace weapons, like from medieval times. The time period, not the defunct restaurant, I assume. I assume no one's eating with their hands anymore. Then you've got a couple different hands. You know, you've got your grab hands. You've got your mild fisted hands, like for grabbing little things. So you've got this one. Then you've got the more open hand, like he's grabbing a Pepsi. Then you've got machine gun hands, and you've got two of these, one for each hand, just like the mace hands. You can put those on at the same time. He also has this little necklace, which I think is great. It is very simple, just a nice, simple little accessory in there. And then there's one of each of these, but they are very cool. You've got this axe hand, which I love. This, like, just this one white line, and then this gray line makes it look, boom, right out of the cartoon. Love that. And then this one is really neat. I didn't even see that one yet, really. I hadn't really seen anyone using this one on any of the Facebook groups, but that one is really neat and unexpected. I like how it spins. Very fun. And then you have little kid Shredder, who is a riot. He's got this little pointy finger. I think mine has a great paint job. I'm very happy with him. I will definitely take a lot of funny little pictures with this guy. I think he's fun. I actually might do a video of all the Shredder NECA figures, because I think, except for the rare, like the Mirage one, a couple of the more rare Shredder figures, I think I have them all. So it might be fun to do, like, you know, I've got him, Super Shredder, I just got the one from Turtles in Time, Arcade, and then I would have also the animated one. So that would be a fun comparison. Something you're interested in or want to see me do, let me know in the comments. All right, and last but certainly not least, accessory-wise. Oh wait, actually. All right, and then you've got these schematics, which I have never actually gotten any of the Ninja Turtle packs with any of the paper accessories in it. But boy, these are so fun. So you can have him like working on his own little schematics over here. You've got this one too. That's so cool. Yeah, and these are just paper, but they're really a nice little add-in. They didn't have to put them in there. I mean, they could have just not left them in there and you'd be none the wiser. But they added them in there, and it's a great detail. Okay, now last but certainly not least, the man himself. You got Krang. And this is a different sculpt than the one that comes with Donatello and Shredder in a 2-pack. I love that there is a consistency with the Shredder of my childhood, in which they all have this hole on the bottom. And I have seen that, yes, you can use the Playmate Shredder in this Android Body. So if I ever find mine, I might have to do that for fun. I prefer this to the original, which I have over here. Let me go ahead and show you. Now this walker came with this Krang, and I will pop him out of here. I just prefer to keep him in here. This is the other Krang, if you're wondering as well. I'm sure there's some curious parties if this is worth shelling out the extra money. And I wanted the Donatello that came with this too, so I also wondered what the heck that is. Is that where his drops the, maybe it's like poop trap or something on the bottom there. But you can use both Krangs in this. Like this Krang will also fit in here. And the way he goes in here, you pop his arms off. I think this walker was a nice little accessory that they added early on before they could commit to the big Android body. And I think you definitely want that. Like I said, I got mine in the Donatello and Krang 2-pack, and I know he also comes with Shredder as well if you have the other turtles. I just wanted the more animated looking turtles. Alright, now we can compare them together here. Yeah, he's a little bigger. It's like, this one looks a little sick, like angry and sick Krang right here. And this is like a more young, full, thick Krang. He's got that big brain head going on. I think they're both awesome, though. I definitely will use them for different things. I think, oh my gosh, yeah, look at these. Like, I think that the detail in this one I like a little better, some of the paint, but I think overall this is definitely the superior Krang in my opinion. But I appreciate that I can use either of them. So let's say we want to put the old Krang in here. You can just, he fits right in there. And then the new Krang. And also the, I'll show you after I take Krang out of here. Yeah, oh, that is so great. How fun. And then also, I'll show you this too. I thought this was a nice touch. One of mine actually fell off in the box. These you can move. And so that's the base. I was telling you that all the Krangs to date, at least the Playmate and the 2 NECA ones, can all fit on that. And that holds him in place really nice. Yeah, so you can move these, like he's turning one way or the other, and they also spin all the way around. It's got a little ball hinge in the bottom. Okay, let me get the new Krang in here. Let's get his arms up in the air. Get the whole Android body put together so you can see what that looks like. Oh my goodness, yeah, look at him, like, fits in there so well. He's not going anywhere. Love it. Okay, let's put the top on. And to get the top on, you can see the top on or off. There are these little, like, just lips here. You're going to have to try to sync up with these little holes. Let's see. There's 3 of them. So I like to do the one in the front first, because it kind of is a little bigger. Now we're talking Krang. Alright, let's go ahead and get a different angle here so we can get a better look at Krang. God help me if I can get him to stand up. We've got Krang all put together now. You can kind of get a closer look at him here. I'm not going to put him on the Lazy Susan because I do not trust him to not fall over. I've had a very difficult time getting him to stand up. I kind of wish he came with a stand, like some kind of big clear stand. Yeah, he does have foot pegs, so that's good. I probably will use one of the black NECA stands to hold him. Oh, I love this. There's this, like, just these little details. Like, check out this bar here. That is just, like, so nice. Another one of these weird things. I don't know what Krang uses that for. Maybe to inflate some stuff, drop some stuff. Who knows? All right. Also, I don't think I pointed this out, but because I'd already put them in, but it'd also be very careful when you're unpacking it because it comes with two of, hold on, make sure I'm just close up here. There are two of these little things like in Krang's head here. One goes in this, like this, and then the other one goes in his head, right here. And I almost threw these away. I was like, I know Krang has like a thing on his head, and I knew there was a hole for it, and I couldn't find it, and it was just right at the top of the plastic when I was doing the unboxing. I found it. So I was a little shocked that it was so small, but I mean, they have to be. So just definitely don't throw that away. Something to look for. I assume you probably know, but I just wanted to give people a heads up because I just almost let that one get away from me. All right, let's go ahead and switch some of these arms on here. I definitely want to try out one of these mace arms. Oh my gosh, look, there's a chunk of my arm in there. Oh my gosh, just a weird red paint because they paint the pins here. I don't know, maybe they didn't paint these, it would flake, but obviously no one's gonna see that, so it doesn't really matter. Oh my god, I got this paint all over the place. Okay, well, I definitely want to put one of these in here and see what it looks like. Blow all this red paint out of here. And I want to be really delicate because I definitely have seen some people's stuff break. I should be using something a little stronger, but... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look at this guy. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. What a great figure. For real. Holy crap, NECA. 10 out of 10. For sure. Oh, and at that price point, 35 bucks. Cannot beat it. Let's see what else we got here. I do love that one a lot, but man, this is going to be cool too. Same thing, a lot of red flaky paint, so be careful with that when you're definitely getting those out of there. Tell you what, I'm not even going to shove these all the way in because they look good. They look pretty good without having to shove them all the way in. Yeah, check these out. Very bold. He's standing pretty well now. Maybe it's just, you just got to find that center of balance and gravity. I've definitely seen a few people where he has toppled over their shelves and either knocked things over or scuffed some things up. So I'm definitely going to have to be really careful where I end up putting Krang. Oh man. This is an awesome figure. Really good job, NECA. Thank you so much. This was one of those ones that when they announced it and I saw the pictures, I was so sad because I never thought I would find this figure. I thought it'd be one of those things where I was just very disappointed or had to pay somebody on Mercari or eBay a small fortune to get this figure. But no, I actually just got him right off the shelf. And I actually had a Target gift card, so I really didn't pay anything for him. So I'm going to do this towel now. I was going to do this after and take pictures, but I think this is so funny. It's like a ShamWow. I think this is so funny. Yeah, see, look, like, so, you can see this is so small. I kind of wish they would have given us a third one of these in case these get lost or broken. Oh, literally just fell into oblivion off of my table. I found it. This is like one of the smaller Lego pieces when you're like, holy crap, I gotta really watch this guy. Oh my god. This is funny. It might be hard for me to not pose Krang in any other way. This is really funny. Oh, I'm just very delighted by this. Look at this. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Ooh, don't see Krang's wang. Gotta keep that towel on. Yeah, let's all just take a moment to really appreciate the fact that Krang not only got his Android body, but he got a towel, and he also got head wrap. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. That absolutely kills me. I love this accessory. Oh, probably my favorite of all the accessories are going to be, number one, the fact that you can do this whole towel get up, which is just ridiculous. And then number two, I love all of the NECA accessories that are like this. Like the mace here that just hangs. I love they do this chainmail so well. And honestly, God, that feels like real metal. Let me see if that metal. That is real metal. Oh my God, this is real metal. That's wild. That is real metal. I have a magnet on the back of this light here. And yeah, listen to that. That's awesome. So definitely pick this guy up if you see him, which you might. I've seen a lot of him popping around, a lot of my favorite Facebook groups, NECA and Turtles stuff, so I've been seeing not only a lot popping up in the stores, but a lot of people that are happy to help other people get them. And I think this might pop up as a pre-order on NECA eventually. Don't quote me on that because they haven't said anything official, but it seems like they're doing everything they can to get these figures to us, so definitely give them a little bit more credit going forward in 2021. They gave us Krang in an Android suit and a towel. I mean, what more could you ask for? That's amazing. God, incredible. I mean, you know what I'm going to say at this point. I can't recommend this figure enough. I don't know if this counts as a 2020 or 2021 figure, but it's definitely one of the best figures of either year. Do not see such unique figures. And I mean, this has so many things going on and going for it. Ooh. Ooh, sorry, drop the towel there. Let's see, let me switch his little head thing out here. Yeah, I mean, the towel is just literally a piece of cloth, but it adds a lot. I mean, I think that is hilarious. Yeah, and that goes in there real easy. His head moves real nice. He's got good mobility. I like this figure a lot. I can't recommend this enough. Like, for sure, this is a must-have figure for any child of the 80s, 90s, anyone who's a fan of Ninja Turtles, anyone who likes a heck of a cool figure or a weird figure. There are so many great factors going with this. It's huge. It's $35, which I think is a great value. NECA puts so much bang for your buck and so much weird stuff that you couldn't even imagine or think of. And I just can't thank them enough for bringing me some great parts of my childhood. In a much needed time of sadness, we got some very, very fun, happy things. And I think that this rules. Oh my gosh, I love this Krang. I like even just the Krang by himself, without all the accessories and Android Body. Not that he's a $35 value, but I think all of this together is well over a $35 value. I think that there are so many fun things in here and so many unique things that if you already have the old Krang, then it's definitely worth the upgrade. I honestly think that you can't have a Ninja Turtles collection without this guy, because this is one of the best. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're able to find Krang. If you are having good luck finding Turtles like I've been, I literally have found the last two releases between this and the two Triceratons you'll see behind me here. I have been a very happy boy with NECA so far, the end of last year, going forward. So let's hope this is, like I said, let's hope this is a sign of good things going forward, that we will all be happy people finding great turtles. So if you haven't and you're still watching at this point, please subscribe, let me know what kind of stuff you're looking for. Let me know what you think of Krang if you have him yourself. I don't know why you'd watch a review unless you just want to know my opinion on Krang, and boy, I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys really soon.